Hello, we asked you to tell us your most annoying enemies from the PlayStation 1. It turns out that many of you have developed severe anger issues at a young age due to this very subject. First up we have Disney's Hercules from 1997. Tristan writes, "Those effing birds on the Hercules game. Every time I tried to do something, one of them would swoop me, and the only way to really get them without taking damage was the lightning or fire sword." We understand your pain, Tristan. Next we have 1996 survival horror title Resident Evil. Several of you had issues with the Hunters, a group of human-animal hybrids which were genetically engineered as biological weapons. With the right weapon they were killed easily, but they have the leap and one-hit kill that can decapitate you. Plus, they are scary as says Ryan. Hannah too was annoyed, replying, "Yes, especially when on hard difficulty, they love taking your head off at the top of the stairs near the snake room. Still hate them, 24 years later." And Sam simply says, "Hated those f***ers." On the last level of 1996 action-adventure Tomb Raider, you must face a large, legless monster. Daniel writes, "It kept knocking you off the pissing ledge, or you just jumped off the edge, accidentally trying to avoid it. I must have broke a fair amount of controllers on that boss over the years." Yeah, sorry if this brings back some painful memories, mate. The Final Fantasy series has several reoccurring characters and monsters, and one of those is the dreaded Marlboro. Their signature move is Bad Breath, which can inflict many extremely annoying status effects on the player's party. Brandon Coleman writes, "Can't get more annoying than inflicting every status ailment in one swoop to the whole party via Bad Breath." Many people agreed. Kaylee says, "Oh my god, the Bad Breath move. Even if you have immunity to Berserk, Confuse, Blind and so on, it still mauls. Arg, so annoying, why?" Whereas Luke replied with simply, "This triggers me to rage." I hope the creators of Final Fantasy know what they're doing to children. Next up we have 1998 Sneak Them Up Metal Gear Solid.
I'm Psycho Mantis!
First up, Psycho Mantis will read all of the contents of your memory card. Then when you're freaked out, he will avoid all of your attacks when the battle begins.
I can read your every thought.
Michaela says, "I was too young to understand that I had to plug the controller into port 2 to defeat him." Chad was also confused, saying, "If you don't know the trick, you will never beat that game. I stumbled on it by accident." The trick of putting your controller into the second controller port is revealed if you contact the colonel using codec during the fight. However, you are in a boss fight, and understandably kids do not want to have a phone call when a levitating psychic is beating them up. It took me 3 years to find out how to beat him. Wow, Michael, Metal Gear Solid 2 was out by then. Third-person shooter Siphon Filter 2 was released in the year 2000.
That get your attention!
In the finale you fight Jason Chance, who has been secretly working for global bad guys, the Agency, all along. The fight occurs on a parking garage roof where Jason is attempting to escape by helicopter. To beat Jason, who is more or less invincible, you have to shoot him into the helicopter's blades. Matt writes, "Taking forever to realise what you have to do to beat him, combined with actually getting him in place to knock him into the blades before he melted you, was infuriating." He continues, "I had a Game Shark to freeze time, and even then it was barely doable." Simon too had a hard time, saying, "I had to buy the PC version just to cheat past it. Ruined the entire game." And another Matt elegantly sums it up, saying, "A duck, it took me a long time to beat him." Finally, we're venturing to the Dragon Kingdom for the 1998 platformer Spyro the Dragon. The annoying enemies here are the thieves, mysterious creatures who wear striped robes and are known to steal precious items, such as dragon eggs, gems, and keys. They then run around at high speeds and mock the player relentlessly with their signature taunt. Jade writes, "Egg thieves in Spyro. The annoying laugh still gives me anger issues as an adult. Incredibly frustrating, especially if you couldn't catch one," says Tom. "You'd accidentally overtake them trying to cut them off and they'd just run in the other direction," says Sam, still mentally scarred. We love Barry's response most of all, however. "Those f***ers tested my patience." Thanks for watching, and let us know your most annoying PS1 enemies in the comments. We feel there's plenty of them left for a part 2.
For more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to make sure you don't miss any videos in the future. Cheers!